TISA has conducted a piece of research really looking at housing wealth and the way in which that might play a role in people's retirement income going forwards. And the reason we think it's going to play a role is there's about 11 million people who are going to be going into retirement in the next 0 to 14 years, and 2/3 of those people haven't done enough in terms of saving for their pensions. At the moment, people have two options. They can look to advice or they can look to guidance. So we think that guidance in general needs to have a much greater conversation around housing, and that access to guidance has to be greatly increased, which is all part of the review that Pharma is going through and the Treasury is going through at the moment. And if we can get that right, we could potentially help millions of people engage with guidance and start to look at how the home plays a role with their overall set pensions pots, and how between those two assets they're likely to be able to provide a comfortable and adequate retirement income. So about 2/3 of the people who are expected to retire between now and 2030 haven't saved enough in pensions or other forms of savings vehicles to provide them with an adequate income when they actually get to retirement. So that's the group of people that we anticipate will be looking at housing wealth, because for the majority of them that's the single most valuable asset that they're going to have. So with that housing wealth, we anticipate that for most of them, if they could get around 100,000 from their home, either in the form of downsizing or using equity release, that will give them a boost to their income of about £3,000 to £5,000 per year. So if they've already got a reasonable pension pot put to one side, £3,000 to £5,000 is probably quite adequate. If they haven't got much saving, then £3,000 to £5,000 is probably not enough, which would indicate to us that they were still going to have to undertake additional savings in order to have a comfortable retirement. And for us, that's really the key message, that for a number of people, they're looking and probably over-relying upon their household wealth to make their retirement comfortable. And I think what we really want to say to them is take some advice, go do some planning, look at guidance, and just ensure that what you're anticipating you're going to receive in retirement is what you're going to be able to deliver.